Good evening children, hearty welcome to Naidu Maths YouTube channel. So we are in tangents and secants to a circle, that is part 4. So yesterday we have discussed mainly the construction of pair of tangents to a given circle. అంటే ఒక వృత్తం ఇస్తే ఆ వృత్తానికి బాహ్య బిందువు నుంచి రెండు స్పర్శరేఖలను ఏ విధంగా నిర్మించాలో నేర్చుకున్నాం. అండ్ దట్ టు we have discussed 9.2 starting objective questions also that we have completed. So today we will complete the remaining part of the exercise, that is. So second question from 9.2 children. Two concentric circles are radii 5 centimeters and 3 centimeters are drawn. Find the length of the chord of the larger circle which touches the smaller circle. So once again the question is two concentric circles. What are actually called concentric circles? Means the two circles which have same center. ఏకకేంద్ర వృత్తాలు అంటాం అన్నమాట. ఒకే కేంద్రం కలిగిన రెండు వృత్తాలను ఏకకేంద్ర వృత్తాలు. So one is of radius 5 centimeters and another one is of radius 3 centimeters. Find the length of the chord of the larger circle which touches the smaller circle. Let us draw a relevant diagram. So this is one particular point. With this as center, I am going to draw two concentric circles. So here are the two concentric circles actually. So one is of radius 5 centimeters and another one is of radius 3 centimeters. Now here this another point is very important. Find the length of the chord of larger circle. Chord means the line segment. By taking 2 points on the circle, whatever the line segment which we can draw, that it is called the chord. And that chord is touching the smaller circle. Let us observe here in the diagram. Here, these are the two endpoints of this chord, and this is one endpoint and this is another endpoint. And by taking these 2 points on the circle, this line segment is drawn. This is the chord, and this particular chord is touching the smaller circle at one point. Let us observe, this is the point A and this is point B, and this point I am going to assume it as P, and this is O. P is the point of contact. Okay children, this is the point of contact. Okay, now, and it is given about the radius of the two circles. Let us, here I have drawn a perpendicular here. So perpendicular in the sense, if you draw the radius at the point of contact, as we know that it is always perpendicular to the given chord. Okay, now let us draw the radii to the larger circle on either side of the circle. Let us observe, this is one and this is also one. Now if we can observe, this is the radius of the smaller circle which it is given 3 centimeters, and this is the radius of the larger circle which it is given as 5 centimeters. This side also 5 centimeters. Now the question is, we have to calculate the AB chord length. Children, we have to calculate AB chord length, that is, find the length of the chord of the larger circle which touches that. So we will make use of mainly 2 points here. Observe children here. So the first one is here radius given. What is given in the question? Just I am going to write first. Given the radius of the larger circle. Radius of larger circle. Capital R will be is equals to 5 centimeters, and smaller circle which is smaller is equals to 3 centimeters. This is whatever. Now AB is the chord of AB, chord of larger circle. Chord of larger circle అంటే పెద్ద వృత్తానికి chord, and which it is a tangent to smaller circle also. Tangent to smaller circle. So why? Because it is touching the circle at P. Okay, so this is the given information. As we know that radius is always perpendicular to tangent at point of contact. Is it children? So that is the main theorem which we have already known. వ్యాసార్థం అనేది స్పర్శరేఖకి స్పర్శ బిందువు వద్ద 90 డిగ్రీలు కోణం చేస్తుంది. అయితే మనం 8th క్లాస్ నుంచి ఇంకొక ఇంపార్టెంట్ పాయింట్ నేర్చుకుంటున్నాము. సో if you draw the perpendicular to any chord, if you draw the perpendicular to any chord, the diameter, that is the diameter in the sense whatever the line which it is passing through the center, the largest chord is called the diameter. Diameter always bisects the chord if it is perpendicular. So this is also another important. Diameter, if it is perpendicular to chord, then it bisects. Bisects means it divide into. So here OP is perpendicular to AB. So OP is the radius. Therefore this is perpendicular means automatically this it bisects. Implies that AP will be equal to PB. This is very, very important. AP will be equal to PB. And this is 9. Now, so we know that. Now let us consider the triangle. In triangle OAP, angle OPA is equals to 90 degrees. OPA, this angle is 90 degrees. If you know this angle is 90 degrees, then by making use of the Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem, what does the Pythagoras theorem says? The square of the hypotenuse, that is OA square, is equal to the sum of the squares of the remaining two sides. కర్ణము యొక్క వర్గము మిగిలిన రెండు భుజాల వర్గాల మొత్తానికి సమానం, which it is AP square plus OP square. Okay, now let us observe here. So OA, as we know that, which it is 5 square is equal to OP, we know that smaller, that is 3 square plus AP square. So 5 square is 25 is equal to 3 square, 9 plus AP square. Now here I am going to calculate AP square. AP square value which will be is equal to 25 minus 9. So which it is? So AP square is equals to which it is 16. Now what is the value of AP? AP will be is equal to square root of 16. We know that, children, what is square root of 16? Yes, we know that it is this simple and it is 4 centimeters. So AP value, and we already know that diameter, if it is perpendicular to the chord, then it bisects. That means since it is the radius, it is a part of the diameter and radius is perpendicular to this tangent, therefore these two parts lengths are equal. But we know this part, AP part, but we want total AB length. So AB chord will be is equal to 2 times of AP. Why? Because AP and PB both are same. Already we calculated AP length. What is it is? Yes, it is 4. So 2 into 4 finally, which will be is equals to 8 centimeters. Therefore the length of the chord AB will be equals to how many centimeters, children? Yes, it is 8 centimeters. Okay, and it is examination point of view important question also. Children, I don't have the phone today to interact with you, so I hope you all will by listening my that is whatever I said, please follow as per that in the chat box, please. Okay, yes. So once again, just listen carefully. Here are the two concentric circles. Here are, and the larger circle radius is 5 centimeter and the smaller circle radius is 3 centimeters, and there is a chord for the larger circle which it touches the smaller circle. That means it is a tangent. So the given information which we have mentioned, radius of larger circle is 5 centimeters and the smaller circle is 3 centimeters, and AB is the chord of the larger circle which it is a tangent to the smaller circle. Okay, children. Now the radius is always perpendicular to the tangent at any point of contact. We know that starting theorem that we have discussed in circles. And another important point which we have learned in 8th class onwards, diameter is, if it is perpendicular to the chord, diameter if it is perpendicular to the chord, then it bisects. That means it divides into two equal parts also. So that is OP is perpendicular to AB, therefore AP equal to PB. AP and PB length, that we have first calculated. Now since it is right angle, in the triangle OAP, OA square is equals to AP square plus OP square, and we know that OA is the radius of the larger circle, 5 square is equal to OP is the radius of the smaller circle. So this is, so AP is 16. So AP if it is 16, since PB is also equal to AB, and total chord length will be 2 times of AP, which it is 8 centimeters. అంటే మొత్తం జాపడం ఎంత అవుతుందంటే 8 సెంటీమీటర్లు అవుతుంది. I hope it is clear, children. Yes, indeed, it is important problem also, examination point of view. I think it is clear, so that I am going to move to the next question. Yes, prove that the parallelogram circumscribing a circle is rhombus. Yes, children. Yes, this is also another important question for 2 marks, and which you will get most of the times in examinations, that is even in public also, once or twice it is given. Prove that the parallelogram circumscribing a circle is a rhombus. That means, yesterday someone has asked, I think someone, I don't know, I have not remembered that circumscribing and inscribing, regarding that also, and this is clear. And in circle and circumcircle we have idea, in circle touches the side, circumcircle passes through the vertices. But here circumscribing means, that is the parallelogram circumscribing a circle, that means its external edges touches and that it is outside of the circle, that is actually. Yes, so inscribed means inside sides it touches, that means circle is inscribed inside the parallelogram, that is. And here parallelogram is circumscribed, that means the way of talking. So circle is inscribed the parallelogram, or parallelogram is circumscribed, the method. The parallelogram ముందు మాట్లాడేటప్పుడేమో parallelogram ఏమో touches sides and touch చేస్తున్నట్టు ఒక వృత్తం ఉంది, but this parallelogram is outside of the circle, that is. Or if you want to talk about that, a circle is inscribed a parallelogram which touches all the sides, that is also. So but the way of questioning only we have to think. అంటే ఇక్కడ అడిగే పద్ధతిలోనే మనం చూస్తాం. పారలోగ్రామ్తో స్టార్ట్ చేస్తే సర్కమ్స్క్రైబింగ్ అని రాస్తాం, ఎందుకంటే పారలోగ్రామ్ అనేది సర్కిల్కి ఎక్స్టర్నల్గా ఉందన్నమాట, అంటే టచ్ సైడ్స్ని టచ్ చేస్తాం. వేరేస్ సర్కిల్ గురించి ముందు మాట్లాడుతూ ఉంటే దెన్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఇన్స్క్రైబ్డ్ ద పారలోగ్రామ్. ఓకే ఓకే, నౌ లెట్ us see. Prove that the parallelogram circumscribing a circle is a rhombus. There is a parallelogram, and if it is a parallelogram and this parallelogram is circumscribed by a circle, no doubt at all it must be a rhombus. Why? Because rhombus is one type of parallelogram. Okay, but every parallelogram is not rhombus, but every rhombus is a parallelogram. Is it clear? So now this parallelogram becomes rhombus if it is circumscribing. Okay, yes, it is a special case. Now let us observe that. Let us draw that parallelogram. That means after subscribing it is a rhombus, and I have drawn like this for a better understanding, for easy to understand. Okay, yes children, now a circle is inscribed, or this is touching the sides, and this is actually, this is looking like a square, but the thing is let us assume that this is a parallelogram for some instant, children. So A, B, C, D, this is a parallelogram. Let us observe that. Given A, B, C, D is a parallelogram. Okay children, so this is a parallelogram. Now parallelogram means whose opposite sides are parallel, అంటే both pairs of opposite side, అంటే ఎదురెదురుగా ఉన్న రెండు భుజాలు కూడా ఎలాగుంటాయంటే సమాంతరంగా ఉంటాయి మరియు సమానంగా ఉంటాయి. ఓకే, now that is, now if it is a rhombus all four sides are equal, but whereas in parallelogram only opposite sides are equal, opposite sides parallel and equal. In rhombus opposite sides parallel and all four sides are equal. So if all the four sides, if there is a circle which touches all the four sides of a parallelogram, then no doubt at all it must be a rhombus. Okay, now that should be proved finally. Given ABCD is a parallelogram, this is the given data. Now required to prove, what should be proved? That since a circle is touching inside all the four sides, therefore we have to prove that ABCD is a rhombus. ABCD is a parallelogram which circumscribed a circle. That is the given data actually. So now, so to prove this one, again we will make use of the basic idea that from external point tangents lengths are equal. Okay, so that is, so we know that from external point from external point, tangent lengths are equal. So if you draw tangents from an external point to a circle, no doubt at all those tangents lengths are always equal. Okay, let us assume that this point of contacts, I am going to assume it as P, Q, R and S. Okay, so automatically since A is the external point and it is touching the circle at P and it is touching at S, so therefore AP and AS definitely will be tangent. Now based on that idea, I am going to write AP is equals to AS. Okay, and similarly PB or BP is equals to BQ. And not only that, next DR, DR will be equal to, since D is the external point, D2 or whatever may be the distance, D2S. Why? Because these two are touching the circle. That means these two will be considered as tangents. So DR is equals to DS. And next finally, CR will also be equals to CQ. Okay, so these are the main points which we observed from the diagram. Since A, B, C, D are considered as the external points, from external points, if we draw the tangents, actually these are not drawn tangents, but since the circle is circumscribed, therefore here it is touching all the four sides at four different points, and since this line segment is touching at this particular point, it will be considered as a tangent. So AP is a tangent, AS is a tangent, AP and AS, and BP is the same tangent and BQ is another tangent which from external point, BP equal to BQ. Okay children, now this is very important. Now, and it is given that, and again another point, given ABCD is a parallelogram. This is very important. If a circle is circumscribed a parallelogram, then it changes into a rhombus. But I am going to consider first it is a parallelogram. If it is a parallelogram, we know that opposite sides are equal. Is it clear, children? So AB will be is equals to DC and AD will be equals to BC. This is also important. Opposite sides are equal. Now what I am going to do is, I am going to calculate AB plus DC. Children, observe that. AB plus DC, observe here. AB and actually DC both are equal only. That is, but AB plus DC. What is AB? It is nothing but AP plus BP. Plus here AP plus BP, and this DC is nothing but CR plus DR. Observe children carefully. CR plus DR. So now based on the external point tangents lengths are equal. That again I am AP I am replacing with AS and BP I am replacing with BQ. Plus, and CR I am replacing with CQ plus DR I am replacing with DS. Now these terms I am rearranging. AS and DS I am making as one group. Right? Because AS and DS together, AS plus DS, these two as one group, and BQ plus CQ. Okay, now observe that. Here we have calculated AB plus DC is equal to, now AS plus DS is how much? AS plus DS is AD plus BQ plus CQ will be equals to BC. Now this is, we already know that, and this is another important result which you yesterday I have proved also. Now we have to make use, since it is a parallelogram, AB and DC are equal, so that what I am doing is, in the place of DC also I am going to replace AB, and here AD and BC are equal. So AD as it is AD, BC also I am replacing with AD. Now 2 ABs will be equal to 2 ADs. Implies that AB must be equals to AD. if you can observe AB and AD, actually AB equal to BC, opposite sides are equal in parallelogram, that everybody knows. But AB and AD are adjacent sides. In parallelogram, adjacent sides are not equal. But here we proved that equal. If they are equal, if the adjacent sides of a parallelogram are equal, no doubt at all, it must be a rhombus. Since we proved that adjacent sides of parallelogram equal, therefore ABCD is a rhombus. Why? Because AB and AD, we proved that equal. AB and AD are adjacent sides of a parallelogram. If the adjacent sides of a parallelogram are equal, no doubt at all, it must be a rhombus. Okay, children? Here. So, this is a rhombus. Let us assume that. And this rhombus is circumscribed a circle. That means a circle touches the sides of the rhombus. That is the meaning of that. So, if that circle touches all the four sides, then no doubt at all this this parallelogram becomes a rhombus. So, ABCD is a parallelogram which circumscribed a circle, and we prove that then it must be a rhombus. And the basic idea I am going to use is, from the external point the tangents lengths are equal. అంటే వృత్తం యొక్క బాహ్య బిందువు నుంచి వృత్తానికి గీసే స్పర్శరేఖల పొడవులు సమానంగా ఉంటాయి. So that is AP is equal to AS and BP is equal to BQ and DR is equal to DS and CR is equal to CQ. So this is, and not only that, it is given parallelogram. If it is a parallelogram, opposite sides are equal. AB is equal to DC and BC is equal to AD. But I have taken AB plus DC only first. AB is nothing but AP plus BP and DC is nothing but DR plus here. But this again I am rearranging, since it is plus only. AS and DS is one group, this and this as one group, and BQ and CQ as one group. Now AS plus DS is same as AD, BQ plus CQ is same as BC. But we know that it is a parallelogram, opposite sides are equal. AB and DC are opposite, so DC again replacing with AB and BC again replacing with AD. 2AB equal to 2AD. Therefore AB is equal to AD. AB and AD are adjacent sides of a parallelogram. Therefore it is a rhombus. And this is also, children, very very important. I hope it is clear for you everyone. And these two problems, particularly second and third, no doubt at all, more practice is needed, and examination point of view are very very important. Okay, yes. Now we will move to the next question, children. And another important question, this is also, a triangle ABC is drawn to circumscribe a circle of radius. So a triangle ABC is drawn to circumscribe a circle of radius 3 centimeter. That means a triangle is outside. That means circle is inscribed and triangle is circumscribed. That means it touches the sides, the circle, and the circle triangle is outside of the circle. That is the meaning of that. And whose radius is 3 centimeters. Okay, children. Here the radius of the circle is 3 centimeters. Such that the segments BD, DC into which BC is divided. So here, since it is touching up to BD 9 centimeters in the diagram it is given, and CD 3 centimeters. Now, and the radius is also given 3 centimeters. That is very very important. Children, that is very very important here. Let us observe that. And this is also 3 centimeters. And if you join these two also, radius, and radius is perpendicular to the tangent, I am going to assume this is E and this is also 3 centimeters. And now from C2 to 3 centimeters means this is also 3 centimeters. Okay, so that is very very important. And once if you know this idea, then we can able to easily get the remaining also. Okay, yes. First I am going to replace what is given in the question. Okay, let us observe, children. Here now in the triangle ABC, that is, so in triangle ABC, BD is equals to 9 centimeters and CD is equal to 3 centimeters, and radius of circle OD is equals to OE is equals to 3 centimeters. That is also given in the question. Okay, yes. Now first thing what I am going to do is, this is a square, children. So this is a square means what is this angle will be? Yes, no doubt at all, it will be 90 degrees. So that I am going to prove. In the quadrilateral ODCE, in quadrilateral, children, it is not given as a right angle triangle, but it will be right angle. We are going to prove in ODCE. We know that OD is equal to OE is equal to 3 centimeters and CD is equal to CE is equal to is also 3 centimeters. What is the region? Means from external point, tangents lengths are equal. Tangent are equal. From external point, tangents if you can draw, that is those two are equal. Why? Because C to D. Why? Because it is touching at D. C to D 3 centimeters means C to E will also be 3. Now all four sides are equal. And here radius will make 90 degrees. One angle is 90. And OD is perpendicular to CD. So all four sides are equal and one angle is 90. No doubt at all. So ODCE is a square first of all. If this is a square, then what you can conclude that triangle ABC is a right triangle. Why? Because angle C is a part of the triangle and which it is 90, we prove that. Okay, now this idea should be good. And again I am going to use the another important point. From external point, tangent lengths are always equal, children. So now, why? Because this is the circle which it is touching this BC side at D. Therefore, BC is considered as the tangent. And similarly, and this side also I am going to assume it as F here. This is D, this is E, and this is F. And here tangents will be, so BC, AC and AB are tangents with respect to circle. Why? Because they are touching the circle at only one point. Now external point tangents lengths will be equal. What is that? Already we have taken one point already. What is that? CD is equal to CE is equal to 3 centimeters. And next BD is equal to BF. B to D is one tangent length and B to F the same, that is tangent length, which also equal, but it is given in the question 9, so 9 centimeters. And we don't know the third part, that is, what is that? AE is equals to AF is equals to X centimeters. Let us assume that this is X. Okay, now we don't know actually. So why? Because these two will be X only. Now since it is a right angle triangle, triangle ACB, angle C is equals to 90 degrees. Now hypotenuse square AB square is equals to BC square plus AC square. AB is nothing but this is 9. So 9 plus X whole square is equal to BC 9 plus 3 which it is 12 square, and AC which it is 3 plus X whole square. Now you can expand that. Now easily you will get the values. And A plus B whole square, children, we know that 9 square 81 plus X square plus 2AB, 2 into 9 into X which it is 18X, 12 square 144 plus 3 square 9 plus X square plus 2 3s are 6X. Okay, now if you can observe both side X square terms are there, they will get cancelled. Why? Because if you bring to one side those two, and now bring the X terms to one side and the constants to other side. Okay, now before doing that 981 plus, now bring that. Okay, here we have two terms, so let us simplify that. 81 plus 18X is equal to 144 plus 9 which will be is equal to 153 plus 6X. Now bring X to left hand side. 18x minus 6x is equals to 153 minus 81. So 18 minus 6, which is equal to 12x, is equals to 13 minus 1, which will be 3 minus 1, which it is 2, and 15 minus 8, which will be 7. So x will be is equal to 72 by 12. 12 5 is 60, 12 6 is 72. So x is 6. Now it is asked to find AB and AC. So what is AB and what is AC? Now AB is nothing but this total length. So 9 plus x, which will be is equal to 9 plus 6, which is equals to 15. And it is asked to find AC also. AC will be is equal to x plus 3 or 3 plus x, which will be is equal to 3 plus x means 6 plus 3 or 3 plus 6, whatever it may be. This is 9 centimeter. So this is 15 and this is 9 and this is 12. Okay, so this is some extent lengthy, but the ideas are two main ideas we are using. One is Pythagoras theorem and another one is external point tangent lengths are equal. So since the triangle is circumscribed a circle, that means inside the sides the circle is touching. So these sides are considered as tangents. ఎందుకంటే ఒకే బిందువు వద్ద స్పృశిస్తున్నాయి కాబట్టి అవి సరసరేఖలే అవుతాయి. అప్పుడు ఏమవుతుందంటే BD is equal to BF 9 and CF is equal to CE is equal to CD 3 3, and these two we don't know, that's why we keep it as X. అయితే ఫస్ట్ ఇక్కడ మనం చూసాం రేడియస్ 3 ఇచ్చాడు, ఈ రెండు 3 అన్నాడు, అంటే 4 sides ఈక్వల్ ఒక యాంగిల్ 90 ఏంటంటే ఇట్ ఈస్ ఏ స్క్వేర్. It is a square means angle C must be 90. Ante the triangle BCA is right angle triangle. Now I applied the Pythagoras theorem. So hypotenuse square is equal to side square plus side square. 9 plus x whole square is equal to 12 square plus 3 plus x whole square. Now upon simplifying that, we got the value of x as 6. That means AB is equal to 9 plus x, which it is equals to 15 centimeters, and AC is 9 centimeters. Okay children, అందరికి అర్థమైంది అనుకుంటున్నాను, I hope. And this is also the important question which practice is essential. I hope after completion of the class again you all will practice once again this question also. Okay children? Yes. So now we will move to the next question of this. Yes, this is again construction. So yesterday just I have given idea about how to construct pair of tangents from external point if the distance is given and if the radius of the circle is given, and that is so how to construct this. And again it is given in one more question. Let us once again discuss that. Draw a circle of radius 6 centimeters from a point 10 centimeters away from its center. Construct pair of tangents. Pair of tangents means both the tangents we have to so what is given in the question is, so distance from the center, that is D is equals to 10 centimeters here given. So last day, that means yesterday, we have discussed when the angle between the tangents is given also, by making use of sine idea we have calculated the distance. If the distance is given and it becomes easy, none other, and the radius is also given. What is the radius? R is equals to 6 centimeter. This is, and this is the circle to which we have to draw the tangents, and from the center of this circle at a distance of 10 centimeter, from that particular point you have to draw the tangent. And you know the rough diagram also. So this is the diagram you will get after drawing that I am going to this is actually 6 centimeter circle, and this is 10 centimeter point, and these are the two tangents which were drawn from external point. And how to draw this again I will explain you children. So, and here it is asked to verify by using the Pythagoras theorem also. So later on again we will verify. Let us observe here. So how to construct this again, let us children observe clearly. So I will show you at the step by step process how to construct the tangents, pair of tangents to the circle. Okay, yes children. So okay, let us observe. I think it is, the screen is visible to you all, and let us observe here. This is the question. Let us observe here. Yes. So the first, draw a circle of radius 6 cm from a point 10 cm away from its center. Okay. Now we have to construct a pair of tangents to the circle and measure their lengths. So the first step, children. So first step, what you have to do, with some point as center, we locate here with pencil. I am going to take here. So 6 cm radius, one circle it is drawn. Okay, let us observe here. One circle it is drawn. So this is the circle. Now I am going to locate a point P externally, which is at a distance of how many units? 10 centimeters from this particular center. Now after locating that, as we discussed yesterday, that we have to draw the perpendicular bisector for OP. అంటే లంబ సమద్వికరణ రేఖ నిర్మించాలి. లంబ సమద్వికరణ రేఖ ఎలా నిర్మిస్తామంటే, O point more than half radius we will draw arcs on either side. రెండు వైపులా ఆర్క్స్ డ్రా చేస్తాం విత్ P as center with the same radius. That is also important. And this we will cut this arc as well as this side of the arc also with the same radius. And let us try to identify the point of intersection of these two here. Now, so this is one point of intersection of these two, and similarly here you will get another point of intersection. This is now by making use of the ruler or the scale, if you join these 2 points, now this becomes the perpendicular bisector of the given line segment. So ముందుగా 6 సెంటీమీటర్స్ వ్యాసార్థంతో వృత్తాన్ని నిర్మించాం. P అనే బిందువు 10 సెంటీమీటర్ల దూరం తీసుకొని ఆ రేఖాఖండాన్ని కలిపాం. ఇప్పుడు ఓపీకి లంబ సమద్వికరణ రేఖ గీసాం. మనకి 6th నుంచి తెలుసు లంబ సమద్వికరణ. సో ఆఫ్టర్ కంప్లీటింగ్ దట్, ద మీటింగ్ పాయింట్ వి అస్యూమ్డ్ ఇట్ యాజ్ M, and with M as center, either MO or MP as radius, complete the circle. And this circle intersects the original circle at 2 distinct points. And this point, just name it as A, and this point let us try to name it as B. Okay, if by using the ruler, if you join P and A, this will be the one of the required tangent, and similarly you will get pair of tangents. That means another tangent also from the same point. By joining point B, you will get another tangent, that is P. So here required tangents are PA is one tangent and PB is the another tangent. So this is the method to we will construct pair of tangents to a circle from external point. In public examination in paper 2, definitely one question you will get from these constructions. So either circle tangents construction or a similar triangle construction. So I think this method is very easy to understand also. I hope it is clear for you everyone. This is so this construction, and in examination we will write the steps of construction. That means in what process we have constructed step by step. First constructed 6 cm radius circle, located point P 10 centimeters away from the center. Now perpendicular bisector of OP is drawn. Meeting point is assumed as M. M as center, MO as radius, circle is drawn. This circle intersects the original circle at A and B. Now by joining PA and PB, you will get the tangents. Okay children? Yes, I hope it is clear for you everyone. Yes, so this is yes. Now let us observe children here. Now it is asked to prove by verifying theorem. So if you find the length of the tangent by making use of the scale, we can able to find. But here, as we know that this is 90 degrees, and we know that this is 10 and this is 6 centimeters. What is AP according to that? 10th of the 10 root of D square minus R square. What is D? This is 10 10 square minus what is r? This is 6 square. 10 square is 100 minus 6 square is 36, which it is equal to 64, 8 centimeters. So if you measure by making use of the scale, that length of the tangent exactly 8 centimeters that you will get. Okay children? So I think it is clear, and this is very, very important, and we will move to the next question. Again, construct a tangent to a circle. Again there is a construction of radius 4 centimeters from a point on the concentric circle of radius 6 centimeters and measure its length, and also verify the measurement by actual constant. So here also, in this question also, again concentric circle, again two circles, but the two are concentric circles. Two concentric circles of radius, one capital R is equals to, which it is 6 centimeters, and small r is equals to 4 centimeters. There are two in second problem that we have discussed concentric circles. This two circles which have the same center, ఒకే సెంటర్ కలిగి ఉన్నటువంటి సర్కిల్స్ మనం డ్రా చేస్తాం. ఇలా రెండు సర్కిల్స్ తీసుకోమన్నాడు. ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేయమన్నాడంటే, ఫ్రమ్ ద లార్జర్, దట్ మీన్స్ అవుటర్ సర్కిల్, యూ హ్యావ్ టు కన్స్ట్రక్ట్ ద పెయిర్ ఆఫ్ టాంజెంట్స్ టు స్మాలర్ సర్కిల్. దట్స్ ఆల్. ఇన్స్టెడ్ ఆఫ్ గివింగ్ డిస్టెన్స్, దిస్ outer circle we know that means that distance indirectly it means that it is r, no problem, that is capital R. అంటే distance మనకు తెలిసిపోతుంది ఎంత అంటే 6 centimeters. Okay, so how do you get the diagram? Means this is the process. This is the larger circle and this is the smaller circle, and from a point on the larger circle now two tangents are drawn to the smaller circle, that is PA and PB. Okay, once again let us observe children. Here we will discuss the process once again. Observe here. Yes children, let us observe here. So this is the actual diagram. Now let us step by step this is. So ఇక్కడ ఏంటంటే రెండు కాన్సెంట్రిక్ సర్కిల్ ఏకేంద్ర వృత్తాలు ఉన్నాయి. చిన్నదేమో 4 సెంటీమీటర్లు, పెద్దదేమో 6 సెంటీమీటర్లు. చిన్నదానికి టాంజెంట్స్ గీయాలి అంటే పెద్ద వృత్తం మీద ఉండ ఒక బిందువు నుంచి గీయడం అనమాట. దట్ ఈస్, సో ఇండైరెక్ట్లీ ద డిస్టెన్స్ ఇస్ గివెన్ దట్ ఇట్ ఈస్ 6 సెంటీమీటర్. దట్ ఈస్ ఓకే. లెట్ us try to observe the construction step by step. Here the first one, construct a tangent to a circle of radius 4 centimeter from a point on the concentric circle of radius 6 centimeter and measure its length and verify by measurement by actual calculation. So as usual, first I have drawn one circle with 4 centimeter radius. Yes, so this is a 4 centimeter radius circle I have drawn. Sorry, the first one is 6 centimeters and the second one I have drawn inside that 4 centimeters. This is, so this is of 6 centimeters. Now we are going to locate a point on the larger circle, that means 6 centimeters. Now this point we are naming it as P. So now from this point P we have to draw tangents to the small circle. So that let us join OP, and as usual the method is same. We have to construct the perpendicular bisector for OP. How to construct perpendicular bisector means, with more than half as radius, draw the arcs on either side of the line segment from P as well as from O with same radius without changing the radius. అంటే ఓపీకి లంబ సమద్విఖండ రేఖ నిర్మించాలంటే O నుంచి P నుంచి సగం కంటే ఎక్కువ వ్యాసార్థంతో ఆ రేఖాఖండానికి అటువైపు ఇటువైపు చాపాలు గీయాలి, అవి ఖండించుకునేటట్లు గీయాలన్నమాట. సో రేడియస్ అనేది ఇక్కడ మార్చకూడదు. సో P నుంచి ఎంత రేడియస్తో గీస్తే O నుంచి కూడా అంతే రేడియస్తో డ్రా చేయాలి. ఓకే చిల్డ్రన్? ఎస్. నౌ లెట్ us locate the point of intersections as these two and join these two point of intersections, and that will be the required perpendicular bisector. So join by making use of the ruler. This is స్కేల్ యూజ్ చేసుకొని ఈ రెండింటిని కలపండి. మనం గీసేదే ఓపీకి లంబ సమద్విఖండ రేఖ అవుతుంది. నౌ ఐడెంటిఫై ద పాయింట్ ఆన్ ఓపీ విచ్ ఇట్ ఇంటర్సెక్ట్స్ that we are going to assume it as m in general. Pratisari m ani anukuntunna. Let us assume it as m. Now with m as center, my as radius, as usual the same. We have to draw the circle. Let us observe here, this is the circle which you have drawn, and this circle intersects the smaller circle at two different points. So this is one point here, and this is another point. This is, yes children, so this is the another point. And now by making use of the ruler, scale upayoginchi P to A, let us join P to A, let us join it, and same way let us join P to B also. Okay, P to B. Now these are the two required tangents from the larger concentric circle to the smaller concentric circle. That means both are having the same. So this is the construction, and this is also important one. I hope it is clear, and the step by step with instruments that I have shown by making use of, that means compass and ruler and all. So by seeing the video, if you can able to practice, no doubt at all, easily you will construct this. And I hope after completion of this class, by making use of the measurements, all will complete. Okay children? Yes. So with this is construction is completed. Yes. So now let us move to the this one. Here also it is asked to verify the result. That means again, so what is the tangent length we have to calculate, that is here. So the radius, this is the distance can be 6, and here this is the radius. If you can join this, this will be the radius, and which it is 4, and this is 6. Now AP will be is equal to square root of OP square minus OA square. OP, which it is 6 into 6 square minus 4 square. 6 square is 36 minus 4 square is 16, which will be 20. 20 means 4 5s are 4 into 5. 4 means root, so 2 root 5. As it is, approximately we will get 2 into 2.236. The value of root 5 is 2.236. So 26 approximate. This is not exact value. Why? Because root 5 is an irrational. It is neither terminating nor recurring. So 2 6 are 12, 1 carry, 2 3 are 6 plus 1 7, 2 2s are 4, 2 2s are 4. So 4.472. Approximately if you measure with the scale, it will be 4.5. So if you round to 2 digits, then it will be 4.5. That means you will get, that will be the length of the tangent. Okay children, I think the time is around 6:25 something. So with this today I am going to conclude today's session, and today are very all the 6 questions whatever we have discussed today, or 5 questions whatever it may be, those are examination point of view important, very important. Constructions for 4 marks you will get, and the rest of the questions 2 marks you will get. And I hope you will practice all these questions also, and please make a notes of this one. So today I don't have the chance to interact with you, so tomorrow definitely I will interact with you. So with this today's session I am going to conclude, and we will meet again tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. Thank you.